Hello and welcome to our Fundraiser Funnel Masterclass demo. And this demo was created based on one of my colleague and mentors. His name's Javier. He's based out of California. And what he does is a fundraiser during live events, which in another masterclass we did a live event funnel based on what he's done. And so here we're doing a fundraiser funnel on this same concept here. And so what the concept is you're doing a fundraiser and you're trying to raise, a couple $1,000s, maybe for a church or an organization. And in order to do that, if you have marketing boost on one end to offer an incentive for people donating $100 or more to this organization and they get 100% of the funds, you can give them a free trip or something like that. And so in this particular example, we're doing a church fundraiser, and people who can get a free trip using your marketing boost account for, one to Jerusalem, two to Las Vegas, Cancun, Orlando, they pay their taxes and fees and their airfare, but they get the free trip voucher, their stay, and everything is laid out. If you're familiar with Marketing Boost, add that as an incentive. But the caveat is for you as a salesperson, you're trying to build your list at the same time. And so for you to be able to offer that trip, you can ask them, are you interested in life insurance? Are you interested in zero down solar? Are you interested in mortgage refi, retirement checkup, etc.? And so that's what this particular fundraiser funnel was meant to do, is to automate these processes. And we're going to go through this live here and I'm going to show you. So let's get started and how this particular funnel works. It's going to be amazing. It's going to help you build your list. And so let's get going here. Okay, so what we have here is, in our fundraiser funnel, let's go to our opportunities first. Let's see. So here is here, opportunities. So we have donated less than $99, donated $100 or more, trip voucher sent, retirement checkup, home mortgage, life insurance, business funding, and solar. So that's what this particular pipeline opportunities are going to be. So if someone donates less than $99, when they fill out their survey, it'll populate here. If they did $100 here, and then that way when to send the trip voucher to this particular individual. And then if they did a retirement checkup or etc., their contact will actually pop up here too, and we'll do a live example in a minute. So let me show you the site before we do the automation here. But what you get in the funnel too is we get the survey also. So let's go to the fundraiser template. So this one is called a church fundraiser. And again, make sure you put your subdomain in here. That way, if you have multiple fundraisers going at the same time, you're going to have to copy this particular funnel, or clone it basically. You'll clone the funnel so that you're going to name the church, name the funnel, and then you're going to have to clone the different surveys too, because you don't want the same survey hitting the same church or hitting the same churches per se. And so, or organizations. That way you can keep them separate. And then of course your automations will be the exact same too. So it gets a little bit more complicated when you start getting 2 or 3 or 4 on them. And so, so let's go back to this fundraiser here. So this is a very generic for the church fundraiser here. So what we're going to see is, I have a little bit out here, a little bit can help make a big change. And so, you put your church logo or anything right there. And of course you edit a lot of these text. And this right here is a QR code that you could put in, lend a hand. So a lot of this is pretty general stuff. And so what is the fundraiser helping? What is it doing? What is it going to contribute? And that's where the church or the organization needs to help you provide some of this information on, why are they getting fundraiser? What are the different things that they're going to use the money for, so that people will understand and know. And when they click donate now, what you're going to do is see this, find the link to. It's going to actually link to this pop-up. And so all these donate buttons link to the pop-up. And of course, you're going to change all this text here or delete it. There's trying to zoom in. So there's a little delete button on this side here, or a trash can that you could delete different fields in here. But let's do the pop-up. And so see here, the pop-up is, donate now. And you can edit all this stuff here. The church name or organization. Fill out the donation form to help our sponsors and help our sponsors, which is you, with a few questions. Without their help, we wouldn't be able to give such great trips for donations over $100. And that's you using your Marketing Boost account to be able to give us these free trips here. And it's like $37 a month or something like that for Marketing Boost here. And we'll provide some links and stuff for you. But what this is actually a survey, because I don't want to do a form. Because a form will be too long, and psychologically, people, when they see long forms, they say forget about it. So I did a form in a certain fashion, and we'll go through the live demo on our widgets account here, so that you'll see and you'll be able to understand. But it shows their little progress bar, first name, last name, email, things like that. And the survey is a smart survey too, which we'll go over in a minute. So this is the funnel that you'll need to edit based on the organization. And then the thank you page is pretty generic. All it says is thank you. And so, and then you could say view our website, which is the website of the organization, not your website, the organization's website, because we're totally trying to get these people to, and of course we'll pop it in a new window right here. So it says, let's see, step funnel, because you could say, website URL. And that's what we need to say. It needs to be their website URL. So let me edit this, save it. That way it'll save on the master template for everybody. Okay. So that's the funnel. That's the one part that you need to make changes and work with your organization on. While we're still in sites, let's go to the survey. So this is the fundraiser survey here. We'll click on that. And look, so slide 1, first name, last name. Slide 2 is just phone number. Slide 3 is our church will reach out to you via text or link. And because then it's like who's collecting the money. So just in talking about this, there's 2 ways you could do it. One, you could either link your Stripe account to your particular platform and then take the payments there and tag it as a church or organization payment, and then you pay the church the 100% of those funds. Or 2, don't transact any money with them and give that data to the church, and they could reach out or have some type of offsite payment piece, to it. But here, it says, I'll donate the following amount. And if they click any one of these 3, it will actually skip slide 4. So slide 4, here's the Jerusalem, Cancun, Vegas, Orlando, and here's the estimated retail value and retail values, and then the estimated tax. And it says, for your donation to your church of at least $100, you receive a complimentary stay at a resort of your choice. And I just see this below, which is it above. So let me show you. I'm editing this live here. Complimentary stay at your church above, because we are talking about above here. Okay, I'm going to save this. So just to show you how the smart survey works is, you see this logic side. this. So in the field, so if they click 5 to 24, 25 to 49, or this, it totally skips slide number 4. But if they click the 100 or greater, right here, see it says it'll go to slide 4. So that way, these don't see this particular slide. And so then, of course, email is the next slide, address, and of course, address, city, state, there's no asterisks on it. And so it's not a required field, but I did everything else as a required field. So just a few more questions from our sponsors. Please support them as they help us make this happen. And 100% of all donations go to the church, because you as the marketer, you as a salesperson, you don't need those funds. Your list is the fund right here. And so I'm interested in no obligation retirement check. It's free. So they click yes or no. And you can change these too, because these are all just custom fields basically. Right here, custom fields, create a new custom field. And then, I did radio buttons basically. And you just kind of go through that to make this happen. So I'm interested in free, no obligation life insurance for myself or my children. Yes or no. Buying, selling, or refinancing a home. Interested in learning more about business funding, line of credit, equipment loans. Zero down solar for my home. And that's it. See where it says add new slide? And that's it for the SMART survey. So now let's go to the automation, which is the heart of this here. So here we'll go master. So see, I have, here's the new donation right here. All right, that's all I can zoom in. Is this new donation. And then these other workflows are basically, we'll go through that before. Let's go through new donation first here. So when somebody fills out the fundraiser form in the funnel, and then the logic goes, was it $100 or greater? Yes. And then so it's going to stick them in the $100 pipeline, the opportunity pipeline. And then if it's 99 or less, they go into the other one. And then, of course, it's going to send you a internal vacation notification here. Okay, so the internal notification is going to go through SMS, all users, or you can select a particular user or custom number. I would suggest you do the custom number in the beginning unless you're set up as your own user here. Then it says, $100 donation, grant the vacation voucher to their name, email, and then which one they chose too. And so that's what this one is here. So let's get out of this. And now what we have to do is these other workflows, and the reason I did them separately because this new donation workflow would be too big. So all these workflows are pretty much the same. So let's go to the business funding one. So if in the survey, they selected business funding, yes. So the survey is this fundraiser survey. It says, I'm interested in learning more about business funding, and they selected yes. What it does is it's going to put them in the fundraiser pipeline and the business funding stage. And notice down here, I selected allow duplicate opportunities and not the opportunity to move back and forth, because the duplicates for this opportunities, what if they selected all of them? Yes. And I'll show you that in this live example too, so that you'll see all their names across here. And of course, send the SMS or text message to the individual or to the user, to yourself or so, or your VA to be able to contact this particular individual. Okay, and so all these other ones are pretty much the same, in terms of solar, new donation, and life insurance. So let's look what this really looks like here. So what I've done is I've attached, so this is a fundraiser for widgets. So this is the exact same one. All I wanted to show you is, I have it set to if they move their mouse off the page, it'll basically do the pop-up. And so let's go ahead and do this. So let's just say, I'm just going to call him Donation King. Okay, so Donation King, phone number of, all right, I'm just doing a fake donation. Okay, I guess it's not. All right, so we'll do another number here. And I will donate the following amount. So they're gonna donate. I'm gonna select 100. Okay, so select your vacation destination. So we want Jerusalem, Cancun, Las Vegas, or Orlando. So let's go to Cancun here. So I'm selecting Cancun. Email is my email at email.com. All right, so address, I'm going to totally skip. Okay, a few more questions. So let's just select yes on all of these. So I'm going to do yes for the life insurance. Yep, let's get that. I'm refinancing my home, and I need business funding, and I'm going to put solar. So now it says, thank you for taking the time to complete this survey. And now they can get out of this here. So now what I want you to see is if I go here, so you see in this here, Donation King, it donated $100. I'm in the retirement checkup, the home mortgage, life insurance, and the solar. And also, let me check my phone here. I have text messages, for refi, solar, business funding, vacation voucher that says Cancun, life insurance and mortgage. So basically, it sent me all these texts to it. So that's pretty much how this fundraiser works. And so now you can actually go to your organizations, churches. Let's put this back here. Organizations, churches, so that you can use this in your particular purposes or churches just to help your local community. And I really hope this helps you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and myself or someone else will definitely take care of you. Thanks a lot.